Let me test my sound. Let me test my sound. Sound is good. Appreciate y'all. Go to Wild Wednesday stream tonight. I'm Troy Westhead. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm playing Marathon tonight. Just had another update for it, so we'll see if it's anything new. We'll explore everything. Appreciate y'all very much for watching. I haven't played this in a while, so I need to get a little bit back acclimated, but appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. We'll talk throughout the night, hopefully. I have somebody come into the chat and they talk about what they want to talk about. But if not, I just randomly talk about things. So, but thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. We got Solid Sports video vlog tomorrow. We'll look at everything that's going on in the world of sports tomorrow morning. Approximately 10 o'clock, maybe a little later. But I'll probably set it up for 10, and then, if we wind up coming on later, that's fine. But appreciate y'all. Again, my work schedule is sort of free right now, so figure I'd do today. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to do some other videos. I got the Doom DLC. We probably play that Friday night. But I want to do some videos on the side with that and finish up Resident Evil and Hades 2 and a couple other things. So I need to start to get back into those things. But thank you guys for watching tonight. So we're gonna try to do our normal 2 hours or so. Depending on how the flow goes. I'll have to get up early, so I'm definitely gonna just just play, go with the flow, how I feel. Like I said, sorry, lately I've just been not really been myself, so I've been cutting the streams a little short or abruptly, but I'm gonna try to focus and have a better stream tonight. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if it's anything remotely new or it's another software agreement to accept. So I wonder if it's another season already. Guess we'll see. Okay. No, because my contract is still active, so and my level is still high, so I think it's not a new season yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm still at level 19, so yeah. Alright, let's look and see what's in the mailbox. Okay, there, this was the update was about yesterday. Okay. Alright, so yeah, it's a lot of updates. Oh wow, so got a reward here? Okay. A lot of rewards to collect here. Okay. So, we got something here, reward. Alright. Alright, so now I need to look at my my vault. See, make sure it ain't overcrowded, but I doubt it. My armory, I should say. Where's my vault? Yeah. Yeah, still got plenty of space. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go with, you know, the free kit. Shells, we're gonna stay with the destroyer.
Tax sensors primed.
Oh damn, we're about to run out of money. So we need to start spending some money a little bit. How long the season got left? I don't know if I can see that. I know what Call of Duty you can see, but let's see. Still look at. Got one. So oh no, what's that one? Oh, I got one to add to here. Wait. Oh, I added one to it already. Okay, I see. Yeah, so we don't have nothing to add to it. So about to go it out. Let's see. Prepare. Dang, the night the dive march is open, but the daytime is locked for whatever reason. Of course, this is still locked. Oh, we got vault broken on, so we might say this for the first time, but we're going to start with Primitive. Oh yeah, we do solo, so there I got the solo. Oh, damn, I didn't. There we go. Yes, they did change up some days. Like you couldn't do this at first with the automatically put the free sponsor kit there. So, alright, so yeah, they did a few little things that was different. Let's see how long the loading times are. Usually pretty long. But yeah, we'll do around 2 hours. Then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Maybe back tomorrow morning with sports. We'll talk a little sports tonight as well. But it's a slow part of the year for sports. Ain't much going on. Anyway. Yeah, like it's taking a while to load in again. But just a quick preview about tomorrow morning. Not much to talk about tomorrow. We'll touch on Major League Baseball. What about the Boston Red Sox? 15 straight. I think they playing again tonight. playing the Orioles here in Baltimore, where I am. They won 15 straight. Pretty much turned their season around. They definitely the hottest team in baseball right now. Okay, we about to load up. NBA, I guess basically is at a standstill. Where LeBron James gonna go? There was leaked that he's going to Miami. The Heat social media team leaked a press conference that they were supposed to have, excuse me, on Monday, introducing him as a new player of the team. But that was a mistake, a huge mistake. We'll see now what's going to happen with him. The football, NFL roundabout series, we're in our last days of it, let alone last week. NFC West, first three teams of the division been covered: Niners, Rams, Cardinals. Already been talked about. Of course, the defending champion, Seattle Seahawks. I would talk about them tomorrow, but I'll touch on that division tomorrow and more NFL stuff tomorrow. So join me tomorrow morning. I say around 10 a.m., maybe a little later. I just throw that caveat out there. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing here? I guess did we go against our contract? Slash contract that's showing up. I don't think I have one active. Okay, it's safe to beat down runners. Okay. So we don't have to go to a specific place. I guess let's go ahead and go to North Relay then. So yeah, they changed a few of the tweaked a few of the menu. Oh, excuse me, my throat just feels so dry. Sorry. Oh, there's a bot right there. I can sneak him. Uh-oh. Stick right here for a minute. So let's climb this ladder. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got it. Too many of them. That's where to give up playing solo, so ain't like you got teammates to back you up. Yeah, like I always mention when I play this game, I don't play with the 3 or the 2, the duos or the trios, because honestly, like I said, I'm still trying to get used to this game after all this time. The game's been out since March. So I like to run solo, so nobody won't be fussing at me saying what I'm doing, what I ain't doing, all them type of things. So excuse me, I'm sorry. So I just go ahead and just play solo runs. At least we ranked up, so we get some type of reward. Silk out. Dang, my silk is full. So that was pretty much, didn't gain anything from that. So even though we lost all this stuff, it wasn't ours to begin with. to begin with, so no big deal that we lost everything. So we'll go back out. We got something in the Codex as well. Use the other reward. Oh, okay, we got a weapon. Alright. So since you made the level 20, and maybe that's why. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button last time. Okay. So this is free as well, so after this run, we'll go ahead and... Or should we try to use this? We can't add anything to this. So maybe our next run we'll go ahead and build up a loadout. Like I said, we're gonna run with the stay with the destroyer for a minute. And we'll, switch up. My favorites throughout the night. So let's go ahead and go out again. Let's go ahead and do Dire Moss at night. We'll go ahead and rotate our locations. And here we go. Like I was saying, not a lot of sports to talk about, so our show shouldn't be too long tomorrow. World Cup is over. Congratulations to Spain. There you go. Stopping Argentina from winning back-to-back. Of course, it's every 4 years anyway, but Spain was just impressive defensively. Like, I think they only allowed one goal the whole World Cup. Playing in almost 10 games or so. Only allowed one goal. That's just insane. I think they won 1-0 in that game, so. WNBA, we'll touch on that as well. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese situation. She was in a situation, I think it was about a week ago. So I'll probably touch on those subjects and get an overall look at the WNBA. Like I said, we'll talk NFL, NBA, and MLB like we always do. Dang it. So tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Join me for that. Then I'll probably just put up a couple of random videos tomorrow, Friday night. Excuse me, we'll be live. Also, and then, tomorrow also I gotta put up another poll for Sunday. But I ain't even think about a theme this week, so I got a lot of work to do tomorrow or tonight before I lay down, so. But now that I'm thinking about a theme, I think I have one just popped in my head. Might be like a shooter, third-person shooter though. I got a lot of games to choose from. Excuse me, from that. So, and it won't take long to download any of them. But usually, pretty much all of my Sunday themes, they've been tied. It's been a tie. The vote come down to a tie now. Basically, I'm gonna just do it like this. If it's a tie, I just choose a game that's not on the list that was voted. That's how I'm gonna do it now. Because first I had actually y'all voting on me choosing the game, but when it's a tie, basically I have no, I have nothing to break the tie. So I think that's why I decided to do. I forgot how to turn on the flashlight. I think it's no. Dang it. Got how to turn on the flashlight. Hopefully it'll just randomly tell me when it gets darker or something. Let's see, let's mark somewhere to go. Okay, we are here. Let's go towards the west gate. And then my colors are bright, so if an enemy see me, I definitely would stick out like a sore dove right now. The LeBron thing is starting to get more interesting. Like I said, I'm tired of it at the same time. I just want him to go ahead and make a decision, not rushing him, but you know, I watch sports shows every day. That's all they pretty much talk about. But my mind say Miami. My heart says Cleveland, and then I think Philadelphia. You know, if you want to be like Hyatt, but I mean, it's so many ways to look at it because the way he's been, like the consistent thing he's been, he always liked the attention. That's just clear, right? So I think if he really if this is some people think this is not his last year. He might play 2 years instead of 1. Now, if that's the case, I think it's possible he can go somewhere else, other than Cleveland or Miami. But if this is gonna be his last, if he go to Cleveland, then I lean towards it might be his last season. Like he might just, you know, want a little farewell tour and then hang it up. If he go to Philly or Miami, go to State still possible also. I don't like that's the least one I think he would choose if he really cares about his legacy and all that. I think that would hurt his legacy if he go to State, in my opinion. Just because Golden State is the team that was in your way. That you could have had more, you could have had 5 or 6 by now. So to go there and like I said, even if they somehow win, which I think they won't anyway. If he goes there, I don't think they'll win. And if they do, I don't think it helps them because him and Steph will still be tied. Alright, we got knocked out here. So I don't see him go to State to me. I'd be somewhat surprised, but won't just because of how he operates sometimes. But I think if it's Cleveland, I think it might be his last year. If it's Miami, he might do 2 years because I really feel like if he go there, I really feel like they can win it. Depending on how the rest of the roster feel like. Philadelphia, I mean, only why I throw that out there because they could sign him because he went to vet minimum, but it's going to depend on Pride there because he's not going to be the vocal point. He'll just be basically a role player, which he's never been in his whole career. So, like I said, Philly, like if I had to rank it, I would say Cleveland, Miami, Philly, Golden State. For me, you know, in my opinion, like where he's gonna go. But despite me saying all that, I am tired of. I just want him to make a decision. So there, I gotta start spending some money. My money is full. My silk is full, but I can't spend no silk unless I get the season pass thing. So, alright, so 2 successful runs. Let me go here this time. This time we're gonna build our own loadout this time. So we're gonna go ahead and take the free gun here. And then we just use the stuff we already have. I'll use one of these. What's this? Go ahead and take that. Field charges and I'll see if there's anything else can use to fill holes we got. That's it. That too. Alright, that's gonna be it. Yeah, better do that. Get a second weapon as well. Just put that there. Put that there. Oh yeah, we need ammo. Ammo. Do I have any? Yeah, that takes this. Oh wow, I didn't know it takes that, so. Let's go to the ammo crate. Yeah, so I have ammo that way. Alright, so we built our own joint this time. So we're gonna go out like that. So, prepare. Now the night is locked. So we'll do outposts next. Yeah, I think we finally get to play cryo. Let me see first. Yeah, so we not. So cryo archive we still not gonna be able to do. But let's do outposts. Is it good? Kicking your core. Oh, so, no, I don't. Oh man, I messed up. Restarted my whole Dang. No, I forget it. Forget it. Maybe our next run we do it. Go ahead and go out. Let's see how long it takes. Roundabout series. I guess we in the NFC West. Top off the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals sort of still trying to figure things out. LA Rams, perennial favorites to win the whole thing. Well, Donald come out of retirement. As long as they stay healthy, they're going to be a great team. Talking about the 49ers today, you know, injuries has also been an issue the last few years. Will they stay healthy? If so, they have a decent team on the field. We'll talk about Seattle tomorrow. They lost a few pieces, but for Sam Darnold repeat what he did. I like Mike McDonald, knowing him from being here with the Ravens, me being in Baltimore, being a Ravens fan. He did a great job. Won the championship last year. JS says, will he keep ascending? Very, very deep and tough division. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm going to talk about Seattle tomorrow. But this division overall, I think it's one of the strongest in the league for sure. But the Rams, it's just hard to ignore what they added. Added McDuffie on the defensive side. If Donald come out of retirement, Miles Garrett. Stafford going to be Stafford. He's older. That's the question mark. But Puka Nacua, even though I think he's got another, I don't want to say in trouble, but I think he got something else. I just saw something today. I didn't really read it all, but I think he got some other issues. Devontae Adams. So, our offense is going to do what it do. Sean McVay, of course. So, going to be this season, like I said, the NFL, well, lately, but this season is like, it's still wide open again like it was last year. So, okay, load it in. If it does load in, usually when it gets to this part, it'll take too long. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna do a custom loadout next time we go out. At least it'll be a perimeter, so it's easier now. I think we'll change our...
Reminder, your presence in the Tau Ceti system is a crime.
our shell also. Alright, so let's map out. Exfills don't load for 5 minutes basically. Now let's try to get to the airfield. Oh, okay, something just landed. And then on this map, randomly it started raining lava, so you see how often that happens. So Friday night we probably played Doom, the Dark Age. Oh snap! So I got me. Gonna finish me off. That's another player like me. So that was quick. As I was saying, yeah, we might play Doom, the Dark Ages, but the DLC Revelations. Now I played a little bit of it. It's so long, like the in between levels and breaks is pretty long than it was in the game. So I figured that out, like how I'm gonna manage that as far as like editing and everything. But Friday I think I would try to play it live. I played it live Sunday because, like I said, it was the tie. So, but I think I'm gonna start from my own personal playthrough because I already got put a dent in it a little bit. So I'll let you see how far I got in with that and play it that way. So like I said, we didn't lose, we lost stuff, but we didn't. It was stuff that we got from the free kit. So so let's change our shell this time. Like I said, Destroyer is my favorite still. Like I said, my second favorite is probably Recon.
Nothing escapes
Go ahead and switch over to that shell. Okay, so this was the loadout I was going to go out with before. But instead, I'm missing something. I got patch kit. I got two different with this advanced. Okay. So they're just the same. Shield charge. I got ammo. What are we missing here? Alright, what? It's a backpack. So I guess none of these can go there. Okay, that's how we can do it. So yeah, we're gonna fill it out like that. That there. Anything here? No. Don't have it. Oh no, don't put the gun back. Back on there. No. No, alright. So I'm gonna just ignore that message that told us we was missing something. And just go out like that. So I prepare. Go back to perimeter. Let's go. Yeah, 'cause I mean, I think we are. So, alright, let's see how long it takes us to load in this time. Yeah, like I said, I just need to play this game more because which I know a lot of other players have that play it, probably knows that because the map is the same. The maps are the same. They don't change. Just like Call of Duty and any other game, but I still don't. I can't still say 100%. I know the maps like I should, so I think that hurts me. So, of course, football, training camps starting to open up. Um, like I was talking to my brother today, roommate. Of course, we both Ravens fans. Um, but I put my Ravens hat on for a second. Um, I think I think we're capable of bouncing back. Division wise, only team that I think that's going to be formidable, other than us, of course, is the Cincinnati Bengals. Steelers I don't count out just because they're the Steelers. They just I really think, and I ain't even mentioned this to my brother, but it just came to my mind right now. I think I like Mike McCarthy, but he don't compare to Mike Tomlin and Bill Cowher. Like, they were their last two coaches the last 30 years or more. So I just don't put him in that category. That's just me. But he's from Pittsburgh. I think they did hire for Rod. I mean, I think the Steelers hoping that Rodgers would somehow had one of his career years or something close to what he did at Green Bay and encouraged them. But I like Aaron Rodgers, but I don't see that happening. But at the same time, like the Steelers have been adoring outside forever. Like they just always beat us at the right time for themselves. That seems like that happens every year. It happened last year as well for them to make the postseason. So I'm not going to dismiss them, but I think Cincinnati, if they healthy, Joe Burrow looks motivated, seems motivated, but he got to stay healthy, of course. I think defensively they're just going to be better. So I think Cincinnati is the class of the division other than we. Lamar, I think he's going to be motivated. This list that came out ranking him the 69th best player in the NFL, that's just crazy. But I shout out to Coach JB, Coach Jason Brown. I just started listening to him recently, like the last 2 weeks. Former coach, I just think he speaks the truth. He's passionate about what he talks about. I happen to agree with a lot of what he says. And he said the quarterback position is pretty much been tapered down because of a lot of things, but mainly, um, they just put athletes at quarterback now instead of, I don't want to say prototypical, but a quarterback that actually read defenses and make throws on time. Most of these quarterbacks, which I have to agree with him on, is more like just very athletic and get out the pocket, make throws off script. But as far as a 2-step drop, 3-step drop, it don't seem like what's wrong with this guy? Oh man, what's the oh, it's like a sniper rifle. Okay. I actually agree with him on that. So like the quarterback development is different now. I actually agree with him on all those things. So like even Lamar in a certain way, but he agreed that he should be 69th on the list. So I think that's a players list. I think the list that's out there that he's 69th. Or I think it's a mix of players, coaches, and GMs. So, that's true. But despite all that being said, I mean, I think he's still a top 5 quarterback in the NFL by today's status, anyway. And hopefully our defense be better as well. Derrick Henry, I don't think he's done yet. So, offensively, I think we announced that. Defensively, a lot of question marks, but I think we'll be better there as well. So, let's see. But I think Cincinnati is our biggest competition. Cleveland, like I said, the Browns, they still trying to figure things out. So.
Seeker out.
But I think the most surprising team, though, might be in the NFL is the New Orleans Saints. I think, watch out for them. I think they could possibly win the NFC South. Of course, we'll be up to Tyler Sloth. Might be pronounced his name wrong. It's going to be up to him to take a step forward. He played well near the end of the season. Alvin Kamara, Cam Jordan was back. Pretty much Wall of Fame type of Saint. Or Ring of Fame. I'm just going to pronounce it for now until I do more research on it. Travis Etienne. I know that's not how you pronounce his name. You said it was wrong. But he's there in New Orleans. So,
marking our exit.
Yeah, so I think that it would surprise me. It might surprise some, but it would surprise me if they take that step forward, be one of those first to last type teams. I just watched the other day Detroit actually finished last place over Minnesota. So the Lions, off that premise, they can get back into the playoffs, but I still think if they don't do nothing this year, I think the window is definitely closing more than it's open now. So, you know, that's some NFC perspectives as well, which I already talked about with the West. But to me, the top, like to me, and you know, I always like to wait, but even as a Raiders fan, I say Buffalo. I think they set up to actually probably break through. And in the NFC, of course, the Rams is the consistent pick. But, you know, I have, what, a month to figure that out. But right now, today, I would say Rams, Bills, Super Bowl 61, but we'll see. But I'm definitely going to, you know, a lot could happen between now and August, you know, the end of August. But we might be successful. Ain't nobody trying to stop us from getting out of here. Here we go. We're going to make it. We're just about killing right now. We had to finish it. I don't think we really gained a lot, but at least it was successful. Yeah, yeah, what? I say a lot of success. We might have got a reward though. Let's see. Okay, got it. Got something for customization. Yeah, I do like that one better. So let's go ahead and switch it over to that. Okay. Alright, so we got out of there. Let's look at our inventory, see what we got. We roughly 1 hour in. Appreciate it. I think a mosquito bit me on my foot. Like I got my feet out. I can't see right now. The mosquito bit me and got a bump on my foot. It itches. Probably TMI, but alright. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna sell this. Oh, no, it don't matter. Oh, snap. So it wasn't good to sell that. That's my fault. So don't sell nothing. Be full. I think you know what? I think we're gonna empty out our loadout and we're gonna do some big spending. Let's get some big guns. Let's really buy some stuff. Go out there with a strong I should have probably kept some of this stuff, but we can clear it all the way out. So let's go and buy some stuff. Okay. Alright, so let's buy this. Can't get none of this stuff yet. Buy this. Try that. Just that. It's free. Ammo. And let's see. Well, just take those type of bullets. Let's buy. Alright. Alright, the rest of the stuff we're gonna do through what we already have. So, alright, let's see if we got anything we can put here. There's that. That's it. Reference C, we're gonna take this out again. These flares, I ain't worried about the flares. Let me do that. Yeah. Alright. Like we good. All we need is just like healing stuff. Alrighty. Alright. That's will be our loadout. Yeah, I think the Mars is gonna be in the day because the night is now locked. So it's a Don Mars day. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. Now say mission did. I ain't worried about it. Yep. I think my friend is in the chat. Oh, nah, I say nobody, but I think my friend is in the chat. She said she watches. I think she be my ghost watcher. She watches, but she don't comment. But I'm in the chat. Well, I'm watching the chat and I'm in the chat. So. Yeah, we're gonna do about another hour. I'll probably, once we go through, Our next runs we'll probably switch up the shell again. Take it a while to load. Ooh, excuse me. So this time we die in March, but it's the daytime, so be able to see. I said, I forgot how to use the flashlight.
Reminder. Destroying hostile runners should
See,
not
let's
cause
mark
guilt,
something
even if you feel you have betrayed them.
complex then. Yeah. I like the sound of that. Need to be very quiet. But we ain't hunting for rabbit. Over. Yeah. I think that might be. Let's go this way. Yeah, I forgot I was the recon. I don't think it's not shot yet. There.
Go.
Oh, there, you got 2 for 1. That's good. Ah, got me. Right, get up out of here. It's like 3 or 4 or 5 more of them too. Alright, so unsuccessful. We spent a little bit of money. Might do it again before we get off here, but we're gonna go with the sponsor kit on our next run. So we lost a lot of our stuff. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so let's, oh, we only have to go, and so now you can just do it from here. So outpost will be next. The sponsor kit. We're gonna go right back out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Put over an hour in now. Take this time to load in. He's on an outpost.
Particulates from neighboring salt flats are contributing to a triboelectric effect. Beware of lightning.
Sound like one of those turret guns are shooting at me.
Unfortunate.
Nah, I don't know.
Engage. I'm not done.
There you go. Another player killed me. That's the end of that. We'll switch shells. Go back to the perimeter again. Probably go recall. Recall is like my third favorite. At least we had one successful run tonight. Oh wait, let's go to shells first. Let's go with triage. What do I call it? I don't know what I called it, but triage is our third favorite. Then assassins. Don't use thief and vandal too much. I like the new sentinel. So maybe we'll go with that fourth, and then maybe we'll play around with these. I don't know how much time we got left.
Know when to engage.
I think I'm not going to release the too much past 2 hours tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. So let's go ahead and select our zone. We'll go back to the community. There's all the things you buy. I don't think that's all we can do, but that's what we're doing. Get this new kit. And yeah. And we're about to begin. What y'all think about WNBA, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, pretty much the WNBA period. Definitely growing in popularity. Definitely at all-time high popularity. I was talking to my brother about this also. When the league first launched, there was a lot of hype about it because all the women players that was going overseas to play professional ball, and they had a professional league at home. Here's the comments. Winning the first 4 championships. And the LA Sparks won 2 in a row after that. After that, that's when I sort of started fading away from it a little bit. The league started losing money. A lot of teams in the major cities had to go to smaller cities. It was on us, where's the other? I see it. I can't get, oh shoot. I was like, did it jump up there on the rock? But I said all that to say, especially Caitlin Clark, she's brought a lot of eyes to the WNBA. It shouldn't be a debate. That she at least brought eyes to it. You could argue if she's the best player in the league right now or not. I think she just had a 45 and 10 game, 45 points, 10 assists. I think she was the first player to do that. I do think she's a little spoiled out. I mean, I guess that's the word that we use. Little, smelling herself. Things of that nature. I think that's true about her, but and I more think it's more of it's competitive. I don't, people try to make race a part of the issue, especially between her and Angel Reese. Angel Reese was just in a situation with a coach from the Toronto team, I think it was. They called the Davis species or whatever it was, and I heard it from other athletes saying that's almost normal. So I defer to them about that, but I never heard it until that. So I don't know, and then the coach, never been in no issues with, like I said, anything racial or anything like that. So I defer to the coach as well for that. But it's just, unfortunately, even though, the injury thing is more negative, some of the injury stuff be negative, but I think they need it. Just like they say sex sells, negativity sells. So I think that keeps, the league sort of relevant, with those type of stories and things. So I think it's more of a good thing that these things happen every once in a while. And them 2 players that came in the league together, same draft, so they always gonna be linked. Angel Reese, like I said, now I admit this, I don't watch the WNBA like that, so I don't know. But Reese game is criticized because they think basically basically challenge offensively. Like she's a good offensive rebounder on her home misses. So I know I heard multiple people say that. But I can't say I agree because I haven't
Med drone out.
watched the WNBA enough. So.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Yeah, calm down. Okay, let me get out of here. So I can't say how true or false that is. But that's the narrative I've heard about Reese and Clark. You know, a lot of injuries through her first couple seasons. Inconsistent. Scoring the basketball, you know, what she did at Iowa and everything else. Like, it's more inconsistent in the WNBA. But, you know, those two, you know, they fight 1-2, and, you know, if something happened, it puts the league on the map, so. Now, it's unfortunate for the A'ja Wilson for sure, like, her name comes up, and it's unfair to her because she's probably really the best player. But, they get overlooked. Some of the players that just came in on I think the girl from Dallas, don't know her name off the top of my head, like she's pretty good. So it's you know, it's a lot. But and somebody had a great example. Don't know exactly. I watch a lot of sports commentators and sports shows and stuff. But they compared it to the men's NBA when they first started. Like, really, you know, they started in the late 40s, but they didn't really hit their stride to the early 80s when the Magic Bird thing. So, but I think it's different because it's women's sports, so even though they close to 30 years, well, I think it's been 30 years now, I wouldn't compare the two. You gotta be careful with that because it's just different. But we'll see where it go from here. But I think either Clark or Reese have to be like really getting to like the superstar level for the league to continue to grow. I think if they sort of stay where they are now, I think it's going to sort of flatline again, in my opinion. And the odds will will turn away. But like I said, time will tell. Also, the dynamic that it's basically the white blood American against the black gay women. I mean, I'm not going to say that's not true. I can't, either one way or the other. There might be some truth to that. Like, I think, I don't want to say clearly, but I think, at least more than half of the league might be lesbian black women. So, and then it's like them against, straight, black men and women. So, I think that might be somewhat truthful. I don't know. And then, more Cleveland than Angel, because Angel, I believe, the way she carries herself, she's a straight black woman. I don't think she's lesbian, so, but she's black, so, the black lesbians are still going to ride for her. But Caitlyn, I mean, like I said, I don't really fully 100% agree with it, but that's a dynamic that's been put out there that I can't 1,000% deny either. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. You know, hopefully the league organically just grows because of the good play and not all the politics and stuff that's behind it. But like I said, when you sort of, you know, always been in the background, like, you know, controversy is going to sell you more than the actual game. And I think that's unfortunate. That's what the WNBA is in right now. And I think that's, like, I think more stuff that's been happening is going to have to happen like that to keep them in the loop. So that's where I stand on that. So, you know, I'll probably touch on it more tomorrow as well. Basically say the same thing tomorrow. But yeah. Now, World Cup. Okay, I just did from the Radio Diet Marsh daytime again. Spain wins over Argentina. England won the third place game. Yeah, I was telling, you know, like the first World Cup I really started to really watch was the 06 one. I think, I want to say Italy won that one. Hey, I'm not 100% sure. I probably should have looked it up first. But that was the first one that, you know, I started watching. You know, but this one, you know, had a lot of hype this year. Mainly, not gonna lie, because the U.S. made it past the group stage. So, you know, they was in the knockout round. So a lot of hype here got pushed on the U.S. and they faltered. I get Belgium. But like I said, they went to play Spain next, and I was like, well, they ain't gonna be Spain anyway. I just hope this happened to get us to focus more on U.S. as a whole, as a country, so we can grow and become a better team. Maybe like 2 or 3, maybe a generation or so from now, we'd be a better soccer team. But other than that, you know, still fall short. The guy Pulisic, I might be saying his name wrong. He got a lot of criticism for not basically toughing it out and playing through injury. The guy that got suspended but got reinstated, he didn't do much in that loss either. But as far as just the World Cup as a whole, France, Spain, England, Argentina, that's the top 4 teams. They deserve to be there. Now, I like Leo Messi personally, you know, as a soccer player. So I was rooting for them to win, but Spain was just too much. Like, defensively, they just controlled the game. Scored the goal that they needed to score, and that was the ball game. But might be Messi's last World Cup. I think he's, 39? So, of course, 4 years from now, he'll be 43, so you don't expect him to be out there. But to me, he's he's the best soccer player I ever loved and seen. So, yeah, tough for him to lose, but I don't think he had to hold his head down so much. He was emotional. Obviously, he got criticized for that in certain bases, but like I said, I like him, but I give credit to Spain. They played very, very well and deserved to win. So
Rugby wishes you optimal conditions for success.
A lot of bots over here. Still a bunch of
System's compromised.
I got. Damn it. But yeah, that's what's to look forward to tomorrow morning. We're gonna talk about all that stuff. Like I said, we'll talk baseball also. Like I said, I mentioned the Red Sox 15-game winning streak. We'll see if they won tonight. So yeah. Alright, so we'll be back to that was just outpost, right? Yeah, so we back to perimeter, so we go switch our shell. So Friday night, Doom. Tomorrow, like I said, I think I got something set up for you guys to vote on. And they play that Sunday night. So appreciate you guys for the support. Roundabout series ends tomorrow. Seattle Seahawks, our final team. Then the game, the ones I haven't posted yet, I'm gonna post on my social media. I haven't posted anything on my social media. As far as I ain't posted nothing, so I'm gonna put all the rest of my teams there. I need to clear my phone also, so probably do all that this weekend. Well, at least day by day, probably put. So I think I'm like 3 weeks behind, so I'll probably do one day the whole division, every day instead of putting all the rest of them out at once. So. What? Yeah, we the sit stove. That's time. Let's go ahead and put station here. Now he's the new
disruptive cognitive dissonance.
shell. I forgot what his
avoiding sympathetic identification with other runners.
perks are. True.
Setting snare.
Yeah. Very quick. Alright, so that run is over. Alright, well, we get close to our 2-hour mark. We just gotta keep rolling. I think next time I stream this, like, I'll probably start with the Rook. Go ahead and get right back out there. Let's not waste no time. We did have one successful run tonight. We did have one. I'm satisfied with it. So we're about 15 minutes till we get to 2 hours, so depending on how fast our runs go, probably another couple. Then we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. So I appreciate y'all for the support. You know, if you're watching the playback, thank you guys. Also depends on how long the loads are. Reload, man. I think this outpost, right? I forgot our ultimate again. Where's it picking up from that? I don't remember now. Oh well.
Engaging shell monitoring software. Establishing link. Muting alerts.
Got it before it can start welling on me. I need to also watch the experts on this game. As far as like, you know, not. Okay, that's not an active. Not this. No. It's a spore thing. Try to stay away from it. I don't got no box keys for these. Probably some good stuff in there. So I think after this run we do one more. Then we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Snare set. Defender deployed.
Yeah, I don't know what this do.
air.
20 minutes remain.
Wow, another player. Alright, so we're gonna do one more run. Then we'll go ahead and shut it down. So just did. Immediately we're gonna do Down March daytime, and then that's it. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, again, tomorrow morning, so it's supposed to be about episode 337. I got since I got a lot of time on my hands, probably, I'll say beginning of next week, we're just going to celebrate 500 subscribers. Put something in my brain, maybe we'll do a late live or something, just like I did, for the, what's it, the 300 episode? When I just went over old videos, old things, look back on some streams and stuff like that. I appreciate, getting the 500 subscribers finally. It took so long, but I appreciate it. I'm not, I guess, any only time you really think about you wanting to grow so much is when you needed to, and I needed to right now because of my situation. But I appreciate you guys, man. I do. I appreciate all my subscribers, my day ones, my day fives, whatever. So. So we loading in, so definitely by the end of this run, we'll be at our 2-hour mark. And we'll go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Hey, speaking of, I was talking about the Red Sox tonight. They said they playing the Orioles. I'm from Baltimore, so the Orioles beat them tonight, so they 15-game winning streak ended. But we're still talking about it tonight. I mean, tomorrow. I just got that news.
Expect death. Embrace rebirth.
It's still impressive. Now, this is off the top of my head. 15 games. They got to be at least top 10, top 5 all time. As far as win streaks in baseball. Had to check that, but it's definitely up there. So, but I do the research on that.
Shields need a fix.
Spore. Go towards complex though.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Oh, you son of a gun. Alright. Alright, that's it. Alright. So, like I said, I think we had exactly 2 hours. Pretty much, yep. Appreciate you guys for coming through. We'll be live also the video game tip for Friday. Tomorrow you'll be able to vote for Sunday. But tomorrow morning, Silence Sports Video Vlog episode 337. We'll cover all the things going on in sports. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for the support. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully to see you guys in the morning. Troy West said thank you so much. And thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the love and everything. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Thank you guys, and hope you all have a good rest of the week. If I don't see you, peace and love. Thank you guys.